маляшкать еще? Ну ляжь, я тебя это. Здесь их спускали и подымали.
This time we replaced it with the Gemini capsule with the whole 50 set of one. If you want to see the size of that, we have a simple Gemini replica over there that you can climb into if you're that friendly and see how small it is. With the Gemini, we did the first American spacewalk. That was Ed White on Gemini 4 in June 1965. They use spacewalks all the time. In fact, we did 2 spacewalks up at the space station in October because of pneumonia leave. But the first time we did a spacewalk was with Gemini 4. With Gemini, we also learned how to do rendezvous and docking. Rendezvous means you find a target in space, and docking means that you connect with it. So to practice rendezvous and docking, we needed somebody to play with. So once again, we chose the Atlas Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. But this time we put on top because we need a target vehicle, and that target wasn't strong enough to go to the moon, but it could go lower in orbit, which is good enough for testing, and safer and cheaper. Once the moon program was ended, we had several 1Ds and 5s left over, so we used them for 2 programs, starting with Skylab, America's first space station. And Skylab was built inside the hollowed-out 3rd stage of the Saturn V moon rocket. So when you go to the Apollo Saturn V Center, you walk out onto that fully restored Saturn V, you see stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. That 3rd, instead of having fuel tanks in, it had the Skylab. So that launched first in here on May 14th of 1973 on top of the Saturn V, and then it was followed by 3 crew rotations later in 1973 using these Saturn 1Bs. Like I said, Jerry Carr was the first international mission, the Apollo-Soyuz test project, in which an American Apollo capsule went up to rendezvous and dock with a Russian Soyuz. And if you want to see what the Soyuz looks like, go over here to early space exploration, walk right in the lobby, look straight up, and hanging from the ceiling above you is an exact size replica of the Russian Soyuz. And you will see it looks nothing like the American Apollo capsule. So how were they able to rendezvous and dock? Well, they designed a universal docking adapter that created a small tunnel that went back.
And where will they take off from? Between those 2 gray buildings where you see those 4 lightning masts sticking up. And that launch pad is leased to that private commercial company called SpaceX. And the man who owns that company is the man who started PayPal on your computers. Today he has a contract with NASA to send unmanned vehicles to the space station carrying supplies. He did it twice last year. Next one, March the 1st. So we launch rockets from over there at the Cape. The next rocket launch is...
Стоим на берегу, откуда туристы смотрят на запуск ракет. Ближайший запуск ракеты будет 29 января. Мы на него не попадаем. Это вот центр слежения за полетом. Сейчас я вам покажу. Вот она, пусковая установка. Вроде резко. А в воде здесь водятся аллигаторы. Просили близко к воде не подходить.